Hi, and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show with my man Troopz, and we got a special guest.
Special? You mad blood?
Well, we got a guest on the show today.
Guest, yeah,
we got to look after that guest, man.
Bro, innit, you get me?
Flex.
I know.
Yeah.
Flex from United Stand, the Manchester United channel. We got him on because obviously we're playing Manchester United on New Year's Day. Massive game. Always is. Maybe not the huge game it always used to be back in the day.
Yeah, definitely.
But still always a big game. And we're going to touch on that. But first of all, we got to look back at the weekend's games.
What was the results?
Now the results are in.
I don't even know.
Right, so the three games.
If I lost this, I'm done.
If you lose this, you got to do a forfeit.
I got to do 2 forfeits.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
2 forfeits. So
After that pepper one you done to him, mate.
Yeah,
Of
but he gave me fish blood.
course,
yeah, late fish.
of course, it was Arsenal Chelsea.
We both got that wrong.
I said 2-1. You said 3-1. We both got that wrong. Liverpool Wolves. I said 2-0. It was 1-0. You said 3-1. It was actually 1-0 to Liverpool. And in the City game, you said 2-1.
It's 2-0.
Right?
It was 2-0,
It
innit?
was not 2-1. I said.
He said 2-0, innit? Did he say 2-0? Did you say 2-0?
I said 3-1. So I was
So none of you got it?
none of us.
So it goes down to this.
So it goes down to the. But you all you can
I've
do
got
is
a forfeit.
save yourself a forfeit.
Yeah, I know. Which is calm.
Right. So
But you
I
still
can't,
got one.
No, wait a minute. I
You
can't.
still got a forfeit. Don't lie, blood, yeah?
What forfeit?
Blood, which man? Remember when he bottled the piff in Cali? He still got to do a forfeit, blood. So we both got to do one.
Well, you might have to do 2.
Yeah, I know.
Right. So
People, do you know how much man DM me and they're like, Troopz, don't let Robbie get away with the
which man's
forfeit.
this man that you couldn't say about people DM you?
Bro, I'll show you my
I ain't
DMs,
seen none.
bro. Bro, I'll show you. Bro, I get a lot of DMs, you know. Big up the fans, in a minute. You get me? I gotta go
Anyway.
hunting for that one now. So,
Anyway.
so it's on now, yeah. So now it's basically.
So we're gonna
This
just
is
take
life
a
or
quick
death,
look back
blood.
at the
You wanna get
weekends.
involved?
Boy, I've not putting my team.
I've already got I've already got
Not my team,
I've already
too
got
consistent.
I've already got a Rancher's account on New Year's Day. You get me? So.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
I might as well.
Oh yeah, Goldbridge got to get.
Bro, boy,
Goldbridge
Rance
keep
is
up
lucky
his
he's bro, innit? So
man.
Rance knows I won't do nothing dumb, innit? Like, I'll text something banterish.
Yeah, I
so
don't
know
think
it's
Goldbridge
me.
should trust DT.
Blood,
so.
DT said he's gonna put like his channel link, subscribe,
Yeah, it's
Twitter
fair
link.
banter, innit?
Wait,
They lost. Fair
But
banter.
anyway, let's take a quick look back at the weekend's games before we predict the games that are going to be on New Year's Day. Obviously, a full programme. Lots and lots of games. So many games over Christmas. Of course, our game, Arsenal 1, Chelsea 2. Troopz, what did you make of it?
There was like positives, hella positives. You understand? It's just, you get me. Leno don't make them errors, innit? You understand? So I have no. You get me? I'm not gonna get on Leno. Without Leno and Abba this year, we would be 18th, blood. You understand? We wouldn't be 12th. You get me? It would be fucking worse, blood. You understand? But shit like that happens. Mustafi's Mustafi, innit? You understand? If he's getting turned by that brother in Norwich, then Abraham, you get me? He's gonna spin him, fam. You get me? And it is what it is, bro. You understand? But there's improvements there. The first half was I think the first 75 minutes was bang on. There was shape. There was desire. I think Louise was playing like a man possessed. Aubameyang as well. You understand? He really helped out Saka. You understand? Laka, he stepped up his level. You understand? But it's just, it was unfortunate. You get me? Because it's the errors which cost us the game. It wasn't.
What did you make of it, Flex, as a neutral watching it?
Yeah, I saw. I've been laughing, obviously saying about this new. You know, you guys are the only guys who can have so many managers in one season and not get that bounce. I thought, to be fair, there was a bounce. There was a clear way of playing under Arteta. I thought the first until Lampard changed it because he had to. When he had to put Aspilicueta left back and then Tomori right back and
then
go
he
with
put
the
in
four.
Jorginho in the mid.
And he put in Jorginho.
Jorginho. I'm not saying Jorginho.
Jorginho. That's
Whoa,
Pepe,
blood.
man.
I behave yourself, blood. You understand?
Jorginho.
Who should have been sent off.
Who should have been sent off, but the game changed because he had to. I feel for Arteta because he's trying to implement something, but his squad's so depleted, he can't look at his bench and make those kind of changes that Lampard made. So the pressure was only going to build from there. But the first 35 minutes, I saw triangles, I saw pressing, I saw tenacity, I saw intensity. And I think that the reason why you lost was a lack of squad depth and players that are fit. And some of the old problems that you have, switching off or mistakes.
Yeah, you know what?
Which you can't get rid of in two weeks.
Did the tactical insight show with Graham, and he was saying, Graham was saying that for the second goal, what angered him was that it was almost like the return to the old Arsenal.
That's it. That was
where
the
he goes, there's
Back
7
again.
players ahead of the ball.
There you go.
Right,
Same
where
thing.
we should have had, obviously obviously it's 1-1 and we're trying to win
That
the game.
naivety's still there.
But maybe we should have just sat in a bit and just took the draw. But then, I don't know, we've had so many draws, I can understand why the team's trying to go
I'm the
for the
king
win.
of draws, blood. You get me?
You know,
I've had enough, blood. I got hella draws, bro. You get me? I don't need no more packs. You understand?
Yeah, but it was a L. What about your game? Talk about your game. Your game on Saturday, the late kickoff, beating Burnley 2-0.
Beating Burnley 2-0, man. I mean, we spoke about it on our show. You do expect to beat Burnley, but everyone's always aware of how difficult it can be when you go there. 2 scumbags up front, Ashley Barnes
Man said
and Chris
two
Wood.
Man said 2 bastards on his
Proper.
Instagram.
Proper.
Man said 2 bastards. I said, bust it up, blood.
They are though, innit?
They are,
They're
blood.
epitome
They're
of
bastard
shit
children, blood. I swear it out, fam.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
They work
And
sometimes,
it
don't they?
works
They rough
sometimes,
teams
but
up.
with Burnley, the key to beating them, if you nullify that from them, they don't have much more to their game.
Yeah.
And we've been making a lot of defensive mistakes recently. Even though we've been playing okay in games and being quite comfortable, we end up conceding at the wrong moment, and we're not really built to come back. So it was good that we nullified them, and then we kind of scored in the same way that we've been scoring though, from mistakes and counter-attacks. Like against Newcastle, the game before, we were 1-0 down and was atrocious after 20 minutes, and then they made 2 key mistakes. Then the game was done. Then they made another mistake after half-time. Then we capitalised again. So it's not like we're dominating from start to finish and we're back, but we had to go and get a win, especially after Newcastle.
Okay, and then looking at some of the other games, Wolves, Liverpool.
Liverpool, bro.
Yeah. I mean, they got
These man get the most. You got Watford, who never get any luck with VAR, and Liverpool just
And
get
us.
it all the time. You love
We don't get luck.
We don't get no luck with
We
VAR.
get all
no.
right with
fam.
it.
The one
but
luck we got was
it's
when
just
Abba
shit.
goal against you.
But don't you?
that was it.
The Liverpool.
But you
The
can't score with your
Liverpool one.
fucking
If you
hand.
go,
You can't score with
if
your
you go
hand, blood.
completely by the rules.
No, but you can't score with your hand.
No, in the build up to the
Wolves
goal,
You can't score with your hand.
Oh, they're saying like Van Dijk.
It hit his
Yeah,
hand. I'm not saying it hit off thingy's
Yeah.
shoulder, 100%.
Yeah.
Lalana.
But
That's fair
in
enough.
the build-up, they're
No, but
saying
the
Van
Wolves
Dijk
goal
might
should
hit the
stand.
Van
Yeah.
Dijk.
The
And
Wolves
the
goal should
goal,
stand.
they're
How can you
saying-
be offside with your hand? You can't score with your hand, blood.
Yeah, but that's the rules at the moment. I think they need. I think what
No,
it
it's
is.
consistently wrong.
They're going to need to
It's
change that
consistently
rule.
shit.
I've been
Yeah.
saying for ages that what they should do with that rule is that give the benefit of the doubt to the attacker. Because you don't know exactly
No, but
as
if your
well
hand-
when the
if they're
ball has
going by
left the
your
player's
hands,
foot.
yeah, there's no benefit. That's just stupidness, blood.
it's-
Because
Yeah,
you
but-
cannot score, but you can't score a goal
That's
with
the
your
rules.
hands.
Same with the Sheffield United one. His toenail was
Same
offside.
thing,
bro,
blood.
against Tottenham.
You
It's the
understand?
same
That's
thing.
the rules as it stand.
It's
And
nonsense.
talking to Sheffield United, they lost to Man City. That was 2-0
had a
to
VAR
City.
thing as well.
VAR going
Billy
against
Sharp
them.
did-
Yeah,
I mean-
you know, there's a lot of inconsistencies with it. Some of the other results running through pretty quickly. West Ham losing to Leicester. That
gone.
was the end of Pellegrini.
He
Sacked.
should have went about 10 games ago. I don't know how he's
But why
even
they
still
get a man
there.
like Moist?
But
Man
listen,
like David Moist, blood.
they're looking at David
You
Moyes and
understand?
they're thinking that Moyes can save them.
Yeah.
That's all. He's
He probably can save
Yeah.
it, to be
Yeah.
fair, but after
it's
that, it's
because
just go back to being
they
shit
are
street.
in serious relegation
Yeah, they're
problems.
done.
Norwich 2, Tottenham 2. Another game dominated by
Yeah.
VAR.
Man like
Pookie
Joe
again.
say,
Pookie again.
this is what he is.
Draw.
Hold tight Tottenham, man.
He's been very inconsistent, Jose, since he's been
This
there.
is what he is as a manager now. Why are you surprised?
When man were calling, flipping, oh, we want Jose. I told man, fuck Jose, blood.
done out
Don't
here.
want them man here, fam.
Watford 3, Aston Villa 0. Did you see Deeney in the game? Obviously, he's a Birmingham City fan, isn't he?
Giving it, chucking it to
and
them.
he was
Love
giving
that.
it. He
Love
was,
What did they call themselves?
and-
The
and-
Zulus.
I don't
Don't
know.
fuck with them man there, you know. If you hear Zulu, run, blood, yeah?
What is
If
it,
you-
Johnson's and Burgers?
Did you?
Johnson and Burger Boss.
Did you see his,
political down there, blood? Man's on no sides, yeah? Yeah. So big up them water bomb, yeah? Big up them water
No
bomb.
one a problem.
I don't want a
I
problem,
got
dog.
Wolves
Yeah,
next
that's
week as
right.
well, man, so I'm-
I like coming nice to only, you know? Isn't it?
Did you see on his Instagram he put is a picture of
Yeah,
him
good to
standing at
meet
his
my-
goal.
my haters or
Good to-
something.
No, he said nice to make meet old friends.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
does the. He's
Yeah,
got his
he's
ears.
a-
just chucking it to them.
He loves
Deanie's so shithousery, and he's
He
good
loves
at
it.
it, blood.
He
He's
loves it.
I thought
terrific at
there's
it, blood.
no way he can go down the middle.
He's a
He
troll,
went down
bro.
the middle with the penalty last week against
He
us.
always goes down the middle.
That's his thing.
He's got to
Yeah.
change it up, but he's obviously thought he
But he
thinks
goes-
I'm
and he
gonna.
goes with
But he
power.
waits till the
Change.
keeper moves more time.
Sick, yeah.
And then
He
he
goes
just
with
power boom, even if the keeper
And a
was...
VAR thing again in that
More
game. Max should
VAR
never have
again.
got sent off.
More VAR again. Southampton 1, Palace 1, Newcastle 1, Everton 2, Calvert-Lewin again.
You see,
Ancelotti
remember I
bounced
said
back.
to you that. Remember I said to you everyone was gonna beat them, Newcastle.
Yeah.
I told you about. And I said to you, Calvert-Lewin. I didn't look him get 2. I need to start doing bets, man.
And
Just not an Arsenal fan. I remember I told you that.
Yeah, no.
I remember I even said that I feel that Wolves would beat City.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. They came
Oh,
out.
yeah,
They won
they did.
3-2 in about. You
Yeah.
see?
So why didn't you go with that then?
Because I
Why didn't you go with it? You didn't go with it. No, why didn't you go with it on the show?
Listen, this is bad. This is a bad Premier League show, yeah? This is like a predictor show. Why ain't you betting man hollering that man? Like, yo, where's the sponsor, blood?
Huh? Well, how
Put
are
it
they going
out
to
there,
sponsor
blood.
you?
You understand? Why not?
You flop every week.
What do you mean I'm good, blood?
Right. Brighton
I'm brand
2,
friendly.
Brighton 2, Bournemouth 0.
Yeah,
So
they played well in that, bro.
let's just touch, obviously, now on the games that are coming up. And, of course, the big one on New Year's Day is Arsenal taking on Manchester United. 8 o'clock kickoff. Huge game.
Banter FC v Comedy FC.
We lost 4 games now. 4 home games in a row. Graham was telling me it's the worst run since 1959.
See, man, weren't even born. You just born, innit?
You're funny. You're funny. Right? You're funny, boy. But now, according there's some fans saying to me the other day, he's going, he goes, you weren't around when the Invincibles, you weren't even born yet. He's going, I was going, well, thanks, mate. I didn't know I was that young.
Bro.
That's a compliment.
But listen, worst since 1959. This is, we really need a win, and United are coming. They're on a bit of form at the moment. Well, what are they on form? I mean, we got a
in
United.
and out.
We got a United guy.
It's
We
in
do
and
this.
out.
We're not on form. We can't
It's
say.
like Ole in and out. You
It's
lot,
not.
1 minute you're Ole in, then you're Ole out.
I think
then
there's
you're
always
Ole in, then you're Ole out.
always people that, regardless of the results, they've made their mind up that they don't see
Like
Solskjaer
Rants, I
as the
rate
guy.
it. Saeed, I
He's
rate
gone,
it.
they're
These
just
man
like,
are
I
out.
don't see any
Yeah,
longevity
yeah.
in this. Then there's always man from this jump who've gone, nah, he's our legend, he gets the club, he gets it all, and he'll be fine. That's what it's about. It's about
What do
being
you
in
think?
it. I think that this season I expected inconsistencies. I expected us to be in and around 5th, 6th, underneath 4th, and we're where I expected to be. So
Even with them defensive signings like Maguire, Slabhead.
yeah, we've got a little bit better, but because of the lack of creativity in midfield, which we've always known, and Solskjaer trying to bring in a whole new way of playing and a whole new culture at the club and a whole new thing, it's gonna take time. So I'm not at the point of get rid of him now, because equally you say
He's
that.
only been there a year, innit?
Exactly,
Is it a year
literally
now?
just over a year.
You know what I think? You know one
we've
thing.
got to stick at something and see where it goes.
One thing I've got to give Solskjaer is that the way he's done his signings, there's a plan to it. That's for the first time in a long time. United were just going out there. Yeah, get me Alexis, get me that, get me that.
Yeah. They've
Right?
come away from
But
that.
he's now when he's signing players, there seems to be a plan. So first of all, he's trying to fix his defence. Wan-Bissaka,
Maguire could be a future
Maguire.
captain. Wan-Bissaka is arguably the best right back in the league. If you want to talk about Trent and all that, I get that. So, but he's up there. He's solid.
He's not better than
I
Trent.
think he's a better.
Okay.
I think
He says he's better defensively and then Trent going forward. Whatever
Yeah,
argument
yeah.
it is, but he's a very good right back.
better
Whatever you want to
defensively.
talk about, yeah.
Yeah.
No one gets past in fact. Yeah, no one. Left
I've
back we
seen him
got.
get ripped still.
He had one mistake against Watford where Shai took him down. Sterling went past him a couple of
No, not
times.
even Sterling. There was another match, blood. He was getting bun up.
90% of the time,
There
you
was
ain't
one
getting
game, I
past
can't
him.
remember. He was getting bun up.
That's why you can't remember because only that
No,
one
I can't.
time.
No, because I don't watch you. No, 'cause I don't watch you those games. It was a game that I happened to be watching, and Wan-Bissaka, like, he was getting bun up.
He might have got one once, but I'm telling you, I've been to every game this season, 90 minutes. His brother is ice cold, sick. We've got Brandon Williams coming through at left back.
City.
Yeah, he was. Sterling in his pocket. And then we're starting to see the best of Fred now. He's backed Greenwood this year. He's got 8 goals already. Doesn't even start all the games. He should be playing a bit more. Daniel James has been bright. He plays in patches, but he's always a threat.
Yeah, remember I said that to you when we went up there.
You did. You said
That,
you was worried about him.
Yeah, that if he cuts, he's your fuck.
Gone.
If you push him down, then he's not. If you bring, you're done.
You're
done.
Rashford is in the best scoring form of his career.
Martial's back again.
Martial's back
That's
at
the
number
one
9.
I fear.
He's contributing. He's
Lingard,
not
no
only
goals,
scoring
no
goals, but
assists
he's linking
whole
up.
season.
Lingard's doing what Lingard does.
Nothing.
Just waiting for Strictly Come Dancing on Wednesday. That's it.
He ain't doing
And it'll be
nothing.
worth the wait.
Will he even be in the squad?
Yeah, he will. Only will probably start him just because of that. I would be surprised.
Hey, Jesse, my brother. Hey, what on, yeah? Yo, listen.
Only, hey,
You understand?
don't worry
yeah?
about what Jesse's been doing beforehand. Just worry
So
about the
listen,
game.
how do we beat them? You've heard what he said.
We
there,
beat them last year. We can beat them again. You understand? They've beaten us, I think it's once in the league at the Emirates since Fergie gone. And I think, or twice in the league. And I think it was the flipping...
Yeah, that was when,
Giroud.
no, because then we won when Jose was there as well, wasn't it? When
It's going to be tough.
Tahir
though.
made about 50,000
And it-
saves.
you know.
Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
Lingard done the Millie Rock.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the
yeah.
cup.
That was
No,
the
the
FA
cup.
Cup.
No. The cup was last year when we won.
And then you beat us.
And Lingard done the moonwalk. And
And
then the
then
year
you in
before
the
when we
league.
was in the black
Yeah,
kit.
yeah, you're right.
When we won 3-1.
Yeah, that's right.
But
That's right.
Lingard
That was the
scored.
day- that
Valencia scored.
Yeah, that was the day when De Gea was just like
and
save
Lingard
after
scored another
save.
tapping, yeah.
Made 30 odd saves.
And
Remember
Pogba bonks off Koscielny because Koscielny done some media acting.
that? Yeah. So we're gonna predict that game.
Like Xhaka let it off last year.
We're gonna
De Gea
predict.
was where, blood.
You
And
can
about
get
blood
Let it
clot,
off
yeah.
in the centre of the
My
goal,
brother.
Bro, this is now, bro. You ain't got no fullbacks, bro. You barely just about got a manager.
Yeah, we do.
You ain't got no form.
All right,
and you're 6
all right,
points off
hold on.
relegation, bro.
We actually
Why
do
are you
have
telling me
a
about
good-
relegation?
we actually
let's get this
have a
straight.
right back
Now
now,
we've
bro.
opened up the
We have a right
conversation.
back and a left back
All
now,
of this
blood.
year, yeah.
We have a
you
right
was
back and a
running
left
up
back
your
now.
mouth.
And I'm still-
Oh, this is
I'm
the same.
still
Is
running
this
my
the same
team.
chair?
No. No, this ain't the chair.
boom.
Yeah, but
Well,
where
you
are
ain't
you?
done nothing yet, though.
Yeah, but where are
Relax, you ain't
Where
done
you
nothing
lot in the
either.
league?
Just wanted to get that off my
Where
chest.
you lot in the league?
Just wanted to get that off
Where
my
you
chest.
lot in the league?
Higher than you,
Are you
innit?
in the top
Because
four?
that's all you ever
Are
used
you
to
in the
say.
top four?
Still below us, though, innit?
Are you in the top four?
Still below us, innit?
Are you in the top
You
four?
man are
though?
looking at fucking
I'm gonna do what you
relegation.
said. I'm gonna do what you
You're
said.
6 points
Are you in the
above
top four?
Watford.
Are you in the
Hey,
top four?
Watford Clark
Are you in
Wolves
the
and
top
they beat
four?
you.
And
Yeah,
they beat
Watford
you,
beat
you
you.
dickhead.
Well, exactly.
They beat you dickhead.
That's my
Yeah?
point. That's my
They
point.
beat you.
That's my point.
All right,
Marvel,
all
yeah,
right,
he said
listen.
they beat you, bro.
You, blood.
You're 3 points above relegation.
Yeah?
Second.
Back watch, run your mouth now.
let's
yeah?
predict
Because
the game.
when Arsenal Twitter come for your
Got
car,
him,
blood,
got him.
and I'm just sitting like this.
That's the troops I want to see.
No, it's not.
This is the truth.
Let's predict the game,
My
right?
hairline's better than yours anyway, blood.
You know why? Because your team's shit.
I'm
Listen,
the only man
give me
on
your
the show
score.
with a hairline. How about that?
Score.
Sorry, Robbie, but I gotta say
Score.
it, blood. Yeah? What?
Score.
Go on, bad man. Let your balls hang, blood.
2-1 Man
With your
United.
grey beard.
Score.
2-1 Man United with
Score.
your black
Ronaldo.
eyeballs,
Grey
bro.
round here, blood.
Man's got
Oi.
black bags underneath
No
his
grey
eyes
round
looking
here,
like two
blood.
permanent
Yo,
bruises,
score.
bro.
No grey
Smoke too
round
much
here,
shit,
blood.
bro.
Score.
No, I don't sleep, blood. I'm trying to get this.
Score.
What?
Score of the game.
Score.
We're predicting. Remember that you might have to face a
I
forfeit.
don't. What did you say?
He said 2-1 Man
This
United.
guy's bunning. Budge.
Where you going? Where you going?
Brother, my nigga.
You don't believe it?
All right, you know I'm
Look how
going
long
to
he's taking. He don't believe it. Just say it.
Wait,
Nah,
let me give
I
him.
think we'll win, but I don't know the score.
I'm going to give mine 2-1. I'll go 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 back again, watch him.
Where you going?
Shook you, blood.
Where you going?
2-1, 2-1, 2-1.
I'll go 2-1.
Make a t-shirt named 2-1, blood.
Yeah, but we'll concede. That's
bet
why
you love a 2 for
That's
1,
why a lot
innit?
of times I'll go 2-1
When you go
because
in
we'll
the
concede.
supermarket, you see 2 for 1. You're like, yeah,
Right.
man, I need that.
But I just
2 for 1.
we're gonna pull a miracle off. So I'll go 2-1. Come on, score.
3-1.
Right. The next game that we're going to predict is Man City versus Everton. Right. 5:30 kickoff on New Year's Day. We'll go with you, Flex. Man City.
Is it? Where is
Your
it?
neighbours is at Manchester.
The real club of Manchester.
You know what?
Man City, Everton have had a manager bounce.
Yeah. Man City ain't been doing too good, but nah, they get the job done. 2-1.
What are you
That's a
saying,
2-1.
Troopz? Man City, Everton. Your boy Calvert-Lewin, and he's bigging up. Will he go there and do the business?
How many games Edison suspended for? 3, innit? We got
Yeah,
that.
he got straight
Yes,
red.
straight
That
red.
Clown Bravo, innit?
Yep.
De Bruyne, man.
Forfeit pending. Where you
Aguero.
going?
Nah, City win. Aguero scored in the last game. He's ready again. 3-1 City.
3-1 City. I'm going to go 2-0 Man City. I think they will be comfortable winners. And the final game we're going to predict is Southampton versus Spurs.
At
Right.
Southampton, yeah?
At Southampton.
2-1
Spurs are so
Southampton.
inconsistent, yeah.
You're going what?
2-1 Southampton.
2-1 Southampton. Where you going?
2-2.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
I'd love to go for Southampton, man, but I don't think that's...
They could do it, man. They're playing well.
I
don't
think
they?
it'd be...
And Tottenham are shaky. Tottenham are shaky. You man like Danny Ings and the rest of
It'll
them.
be 2-1 Tottenham, unfortunately. Quickly, the other games, just say which team you think will win. Brighton, Chelsea.
Chelsea is so inconsistent. Went to Tottenham, then they went and gone and lost.
Yeah, but away from home, I think they're strong. I think they'll beat Brighton. In my personal opinion. What do you reckon?
They should do.
Chelsea or Brighton?
3-1 Chelsea.
You don't have got to say the exact score.
Oh, Chelsea.
Chelsea, what about you, Troopz?
Draw.
Draw. Okay. Burnley, Villa. You was at Burnley the other
Oh,
day.
Villa are crap. They're both crap, to be fair.
No, but
Villa are struggling.
Mings is injured.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Burnley
They're
were
struggling.
rough.
They showed no fight against Watford. They're just
Yeah,
awful.
Burnley
They're going
win
down,
that.
I think.
I think that manager's he's another one. He's,
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
at risk.
But because he's been there so long and he's got them up through everything.
Yeah.
But what you want to stick with, man?
When he went there, they were like 19th in the championship.
Yeah.
Bro.
But the problem is they spent 100 M's. You spend 100 M's, there's going to be
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
asked.
No, they didn't really.
I'll
spend
go
it
Burnley in that
wisely.
game.
Exactly.
Newcastle, Leicester. Leicester, innit? Leicester, they rested
Yeah,
Vardy.
yeah,
Leicester. Watford, Wolves.
Draw.
Draw.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hopefully Watford win. Need them because we need Wolves to stop dropping points.
I think Wolves will
to
win.
start dropping points.
I think Wolves will win
You
that.
think? Nah,
Yeah.
man, they're
Where
on
you
the
going?
bounce. They're on the bounce, Watford, man.
Watford, Wolves.
What? Yeah.
Watford,
Yeah,
Wolves.
I think a draw.
Who's at home?
Watford.
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 They're on
Norwich,
it,
Crystal.
fighting for their lives.
Norwich, Crystal
Yeah,
Palace.
Watford will win.
Pookie.
Norwich, Crystal Palace.
Norwich, Crystal Palace.
Palace. They travel well.
Draw.
I think draw.
I think it's got draw written all over it.
West Ham, Bournemouth.
New manager bounce, Moyes masterclass.
You mad? Man like Moyes.
Bournemouth in serious trouble.
Exactly, they're as bad as them.
Oh, but they beat Chelsea away. They'll beat West
Yeah,
Ham.
but then they lost all the rest of the games.
They'll beat West Ham.
Nah, they won't, man.
I
Yeah,
think
Bournemouth.
West Ham will
You
win.
think?
West Ham.
What thing is first home game? West Ham fans up for it.
Moyes ain't on nothing, blood.
Right, Amroll of the week.
Flex.
Leno! Leno!
No, serious. Who are you giving Amroll of the week to?
Pellegrini.
Pellegrini. Ooh, sacked.
It's got to be, innit?
Yeah, I think Pellegrini. I mean, Leno, that was a terrible mistake, and it?
can't be getting on Leno.
Right, but
Yeah, but does this go on what man have done in the longer...
But then, hold on, wait a
This-
minute.
For the
Yeah.
week, that's a big mistake that changed the game.
What mistake was worse?
I'm keeping
Was
his
it
confidence.
Leno's one or De Gea's one against Watford?
Yeah.
Probably
was the worst one?
Probably De Gea's one.
It was
because
De Gea's.
De Gea's on the line with
I
it
don't know what
basically
De Gea
in his
was
hand
dealing
and he's
with.
just
Yeah.
fumbled it. But that's not
What's
this week.
happened to De Gea?
Just that's me.
Are you really
just
coming on
falling
my,
off.
Are you really coming on my show with your flipping dead with your trap phone? What type of ringtone now? Back out the trap
iPhone
phone.
ringtone, man.
Back out the
What you talking
trap
about?
phone.
Yeah, it's a Nokia 3210 ringtone. What you talking about?
Man's got the light
So
on.
listen,
Man's got the
Amroll
light on
I
deck.
don't promote them lifestyle, you know.
Amroll of the
Yeah,
week.
clean out to the altar.
Watch you,
Goes-
light on deck, blood.
Amroll of the week goes to Manuel Pellegrini.
Yeah.
These two will keep arguing even after the show finishes. Of course, the game does take place on New Year's Day. Looking forward to the game. We're going to be collaborating on the day. Us and United Stand. Don't forget, if you're a United fan, get over and check out United Stand.
But the thing is, Troopz actually loves it. He's running around London with the rest of them having a good time, you know what I mean?
What we do?
With Rance and Mark and
Rance
that,
is my brother.
friends, you know what I mean?
Nah, Rance is bro.
love it.
Goldbridge, it was just work. No, I'm joking. Mark's cool, I'm joking. Goldbridge is cool.
So
still,
we'll
I
be
can't
back.
lie.
We'll be back on Friday with all the results.